All right, we got another halt on the way down here. I'm not sure how many halts this one has had so far, but it's quite a bit. Um, 50 EMA is looking about 644 and under. Hopefully, we can settle in the sixes, possibly. Um, Gonna go ahead and just wait for it to unhalt here. I'm not sure how long this will take, but if we can get three more red candles, we should be able to buy in. This thing's quite volatile right now, and so where most of the volume is for the day. Everything else is kind of slowed down. So we're gonna be very quick with our in and outs and our stop losses on this one. All right, guys, we were able to buy in on that 50 EMA drop, and at 674, we actually sold off a lot above 7, and most likely going to get stopped out here just because it's of a 2-day runner. But for the most part, it was a quick scalp just as we planned, and we have a stop loss at 680. If it drops there, then it's all right. We were trying to retest up into the 8s here. Hopefully this drop was the one, but if not, we're going to have to let this one ride because it's getting close to lunchtime, which means the volume is going to die down here. We're just going to wait to see what happens, and if it hits our 680 stop loss, then, we were able to get from 674 to over $7 in just about 2 minutes. So we already locked in about half profit. Like I said, I wanted in and out on this one fairly quickly because the 1-day chart shows that this ran yesterday. We actually played it yesterday, was unable to record, and should have kept our average. We were in the threes. But let's see if we can't go back up here to test the high sevens or mid sevens. But for the most part, that was the first 50 EMA dip of the day, so it shouldn't be too bad here, unless this thing has finally decided to fall down. Looking at level 2, $7 seems to be quite the resistance. So if we can pop that, then we can start a new trend. But for the most part, we're just gonna let this one ride. And looks like we did crack over 7, and we'll see if we have any strength left on this one. All right, good news for us. We actually got right back up there, and as you can see, it is pushing up now, and we are locked in the profit here. And let's see how high she can go. All right, we managed to be able to sell into this spike at 735 for a good chunk of our shares here. Stop loss is still at 680 for just about 20% of our shares that are left. We're gonna let this one ride and see where she wants to go for the most part, since it's very minimal gains at this point with only 20% of our buy-in left. But yeah, that was a good scalp. As you can see, we followed the plan correctly, and we could have bought a little bit lower in the 650 range, but right here there was the ask and bid was getting very frantic, and my limits orders actually weren't going through, so I switched over just to market buy because I wanted to get filled. And yeah, you can see that the market buy actually worked, which is, I don't recommend market buying ever unless you know you want to get filled, because it will give you a price that most likely you wouldn't want. But like I said, the ask and spread on this one was pretty crazy. So yeah, looks like we are actually over the average of 735, and it's a good thing we let this one run. We'll get a couple more percentages out of her yet. I guess our sell target would be $8 on a good day, but we'll see if we'll get there. Thanks for joining me today, and hopefully we can catch another runner tomorrow before the holidays.